Hello and welcome. This recording is about 15 minutes long and it's specifically for early adopters that are going live with the EPIC upgrade from the 5th of September. So it's a bit earlier than the rest of the trust at the end of October. So my name's Katie Webb. I'm the eHospital Senior Team Leader responsible for communications and engagement. And I'm joined on this recording by one of my colleagues, Tara Canella. She's our EPIC upgrade programme lead. So Tara and I are going to talk to you through everything that you need to know as an early adopter and what to expect to help you to prepare in receiving the EPIC upgrade from the 5th of September. So to start, just to talk through a bit of the content that we're going to cover in this recording. So we're going to talk a bit about the EPIC upgrade and an overview, so what the upgrade involves and why we're doing it, a rollout timeline and expectations, some key changes to be aware of, helping you to prepare and be ready for the 5th of September, what to expect from the 5th of September, and how to feed back your experiences from the 5th of September once you're using the upgraded system. So just to start with an EPIC overview. So trust-wide upgrade is happening on Sunday the 29th of October. It's primarily required to support nationally mandated digital changes, notably smart card access and authentication to the new NHS Care Identity Service 2. It will also provide some improvements to EPIC speed and user experience. So this is about moving to a web-based platform. It's basically a different way of hosting EPIC, but there's very little difference for staff in terms of how you access the system and use it. The look and layout will remain largely the same, and there will be some mandatory changes to some workflows as per previous upgrades. Additional features and functionality to further support clinical practice and patient care. And we're also doing this one as a phased rollout to ensure that the nationally mandated changes and new functionality work as expected in the live system. So in terms of the rollout plan, we went live for phase 1 on Monday the 7th of August, with some named individuals, primarily to ensure that systems and data integrated with EPIC work as expected as part of their routine workflows. So now we're ready to go live with some distinct areas as part of our phase 2 rollout. So as a phase 2 early adopter, we want you to use the updated version of EPIC as normal and carry out your routine workflows as normal. But please do ensure that any integrated systems and data from these systems flow into and work as expected within EPIC. And please do then let us know if something doesn't work as expected. The next phase of the rollout will be phase 3 from Monday the 2nd of October, and this will be another couple of areas to ensure that workflows work as expected across areas and departments. And then we'll gear up for the trust-wide rollout on Sunday the 29th of October, and that will go out to all staff and all areas. So some key changes just to be aware of. This isn't a definitive list, but these are some of the key ones to call out to get you prepared as an early adopter prior to the 5th of September. So the first one is around smart card login and authentication to the national spine. So this is for existing smart card users only, and there's an administrative and clinical workflow for this one. So due to the national changes, EPIC will no longer auto-populate your username and password. So you'll need to manually enter your EPIC username and password, which is the same as your computer login. Authentication pop-up boxes will then appear to show that you're then connected to the spine. And for admin staff, you will be prompted to insert your smart card as part of the new workflow. The second one, patient lookup, changes to search for a patient. So search for a patient will now appear when patient-specific activity is opened. So for example, patient station, appointment desk, registration, patient images, etc. All fields remain the same as the previous patient lookup, but the new screen just has different look and layout. So that's one to just be aware of, to familiarise with. So the third one is about searching in EPIC. So the main search box moves to within the EPIC menu, which is from the EPIC logo in the top left-hand corner. And you can also now search from within a patient's chart from the storyboard. There's also some updates to secure chat, which is used by pretty much all staff that use EPIC. So there's a new notification center that displays as a constant on the top toolbar. It's along the right-hand side of the Epic toolbar, and it shows secure chat and in-basket messages, as well as general notifications. So some things to be aware of is that the secure chat icon will turn pink when you have any unread normal priority messages, and it'll turn yellow with an exclamation mark for any important unread messages. And the final one to be aware of is the new lookup screen for referral entry. So this is specific to administrative and clerical staff and medical secretaries. So there's some new look screens as you go through the workflow. So these changes and many more are all available in the familiarisation packs, which are available on Connect, which I'll come on to in a minute. So in terms of helping you to prepare as an early adopter for the Epic upgrade from the 5th of September, the Epic Playground will be upgraded for you from Monday the 21st of August. So this is to early adopters only via Citrix. You may need to refresh your Citrix apps if you don't see the play icon from the 21st of August. And we'll come on a bit later about how you do that. So the Playground offers you the opportunity to practice frequent tasks with pretend patients in example areas of our hospitals. Use the familiarisation packs to see key changes and to then use them as part of your practice in the playground to get a feel for how the new system will look and behave from the 5th of September. And please be aware that generic role-based logins are required to access the playground. These are available on Connect within the specific Epic Upgrade Early Adopters section where you'll find this recording. Just to note that there are a couple of things that aren't available in the playground. So specialty-specific workflows, individual personalizations and customizations, and also system integrations. So for example, the NHS Spine, so smart card integrations, printing, voice recognition, etc. Unfortunately, you can't practice those in the playground because it isn't a live system, but they will be available when you get the new live upgraded version from the 5th of September. And in addition to the playground, there are a series of familiarisation packs, as there have been for previous upgrades. These are again available on Connect, and each pack contains key changes and screenshots to support your playground practice and help you to familiarise with the changes. The first one on the list, the all staff core changes, is applicable to everybody who uses Epic. So please do look at that one and then look through the ones that are relevant to your area or your role and staff group. So I'll now hand over to Tara just to talk you through what to expect from the 5th of September and how to feedback any experiences or any issues that you may experience.
All right, so the very first thing you'll notice when you log in to Citrix on the morning of the 5th of September is that your icon will look slightly different in the description there. So instead of saying Epic Hyperspace Production, it'll just say Epic Production there. That is really the only difference to logging in on the beginning of the morning, on the morning of the 5th of September. So just access Epic as normal that way, and you'll use your same username and password. Note the changes that Katie previously mentioned with the smart card login if you do have a smart card. And then proceed to use the system as normal and let us know too if there are any issues, which we'll talk about here on the next slide. But the last thing I will highlight is be sure to log out of the computer when you're finished, not just Epic. Your access to the new system will be given to your full login to the system. So make sure that you are logging out fully from the workstation to make sure that we're appropriately accessing that. The other thing that I want to call out to make sure to do on the morning of, on the 21st of August, in order for you to get the new upgraded playground, you will need to refresh your application. So you can see there on the bottom right screenshot, if you click on that drop down, that little white arrow there, you'll have the option to refresh apps. In order for you to see the new upgraded Epic system there, you will need to refresh your apps. So please plan to do this on the morning of Monday the 21st or whenever you decide you want to poke around in Playground and see how things look. And then again on Tuesday the 5th of September. So that'll ensure that you are being an early adopter with the newest system there. So this step is very essential, so please remember to do this the morning of the 21st of August and the 5th of September. So after you have had a chance to use the system, if you are finding any differences or any issues, we do want to make sure that you take some time to either call that issue, or submit it via the IT service portal. Um, One thing that'll help us make sure too to address your issue as quickly as possible is for you to state that you are an Epic Upgrade early adopter. So please state that either in the telephone call or via the IT service portal when you're submitting any issues that you might experience.
Thanks, Tara. So just to wrap up, if you have any questions prior to the 5th of September, having looked at all the information on Connect and having listened to this recording, please do email them to the eHospital training team on cuh.ehospitrain@nhs.net. That will ensure that the team can then look at any issues that you're experiencing and any feedback that you have to help you as best as possible to either prepare for the upgrade from the 5th of September. So thank you for listening. Thank you very much.